כל השנה הלכות בכל יום מובטח לו שהוא בן העולם הבא, בעזרת השם. Today is the 22nd of Sivan, Sunday, the first day of Parashat Shalach, בעזרת השם. שלח לך אנשים, בעזרת השם. Now we're going to be discussing two mitzvot today. Mitzvah number 443. The mitzvah of not allowed to, we have a prohibition of drinking wine of produce that is supposed to be Maser Sheni, meaning you had grapes growing, and it's supposed to be eaten in Yerushalayim, Maser Sheni. You squeeze the wine out of it, and still it became a beautiful, delicious wine. That wine is only allowed to be drank in Yerushalayim. 1 second, 30 seconds. 444, mitzvah number 444. Also the same prohibition. We're not allowed to, if you took olives that are Maaser Sheni and you squeeze them into olive oil, that olive oil is not allowed to be drank outside, not allowed to be eaten outside of Yerushalayim, Maaser Sheni.
Why
Is that the Shem?
no?
We'll see right now. As B'ezrat Hashem, the mitzvah today are sponsored Elui Nishmat Emil
Ben Yaakov, Ben Golda.
We said Refuah Shlema, no? For that last week for that person?
No, I'm flushed.
Oh, we said Elui Nishmat for that person last week? Emil Ben Yaakov וגולדה. גם לרפואה שלמה לניסים בן שמחה, יוסף בן שמחה, שלמה בן שמחה, חיה בת לאה, ליבי בת רחלי, ליאור בן אהובה, יוסף בן מרים, משה בן מרים לידיה, יהוד בן יוסף, ראובן בן לילי, יעקב בן רחל, רפואה שלמה כל עמו ישראל, ולידה קלה חן רחל בת שרה. שלח להם רפואה שלמה לכל עמו ישראל, יהיה?
בתיה בת טובה.
רפואה שלמה? וגם בתיה בת טובה. בעזרת השם, בכבוד, ב-kicking up right now, mitzvah number 443, there's a prohibition of eating שלא לאכול מעשר שני של תירוש חוץ לירושלים. As it said, that we're not allowed to eat, meaning basically drink, any wine which was squeezed out of the grapes that were supposed to be eaten in Yerushalayim, מעשר שני, outside Yerushalayim. As it says in the Torah, 12th chapter, Pasuk 17, לא תוכל לאכול בשעריך. You're prohibited to eat this in your house, meaning in your gate. In your gate, you're not allowed to eat it, and there's a specific gate you are allowed to eat it, only the Yerushalayim, in Yerushalayim. As we discussed last week, the importance of this mitzvah is that Am Yisrael bring everything to Yerushalayim to make it a Basili place, and obviously the importance of kavod of Hashem's honor, that we have this place of Makom where it is very holy, and we want it to be always busy, and always food to be there, fruit to be there, everything to be there, wine should be constantly buzzing. And the rabbi says like this, very simple. So obviously all of the prohibitions that are related to mitzvah number 442, as we learned last week, mitzvah number 442, which has the prohibition of eating anything, any grain, the 5 grains that we mentioned outside Yerushalayim, of Maaser Sheni. Same thing applies to over here now. All right, mitzvah number 444. שלא לאכול מעשר שני של יצהר חוץ לירושלים. We're prohibited to take any olive oil, which again, the olives grew in Eretz HaKodesh. Obviously, this is talking about produce that grows only in Eretz HaKodesh. And it's now the time of Maaser Sheni. Okay, let's see. It says like this, Rabbi. שלא לאכול מעשר שני של יצהר פירוש שמן. You're not allowed to eat any oil that you squeezed out of produce that grew and that belongs to Maaser Sheni, chutz Yerushalayim, outside of Jerusalem. Shneimar, as it says over there, chapter 12, Pasuk Yud Zayin, lo tuchal le'echol b'sharecha. You're not allowed to eat in your gates, v'itzarecha, and it includes also the olive oil. Kol inyan ha'yitzar ke'inyan ha'nagan ve'atirosh. Obviously, the foundation of this mitzvah is the same mitzvah foundation, that we want the cities of Yerushalayim to be bustling, constantly to be busy with more people coming in. And therefore, one of the foundations of this mitzvah. Okay. V'shiur adechat shemen. And now, how much oil are you supposed to be eating? Lechayev alav hu bekazayit. And obviously, it has to be kazayit. How you have kazayit of shemen? Same thing. Lefi ma sheshamati mimori shimro el. So now, this is what my rabbi told me. ואף על פי שהוא משקה. So how you get kazayit out of a drink? Right? Usually we have a reviyit. A reviyit is how much? 83 grams at minimum. Kazayit is at 27 grams. So what's going on here? This is oil. Maybe you should be waiting till revi'i. Thank you very much. So maybe it should be only till revi'i. כוס אחד coffee, and no sugar, and 20% milk. 20% חלב. לא, Folgers. Folgers in your cup, right? The other one. Nestle. לא שם. תודה רבה, תסתכל מצוות. So again, so over here there's no אכילה, it's שתייה. No, olive oil is actually the halacha שתייה, אכילה. It's going to be, according to halacha, olive oil is what? It's called eating it. Ad kadei kach, there's a whole big machloket in the Gemara what bracha to make on olive oil. Do you make borei pri ha'etz? Okay, or shakol? You know what he says here?
borei pri ha'etz.
Okay? אבל שהוא משקה. לאכילה הוא עומד לכל בני אדם, that everybody eats it, ואם ידנו כי מקצת מן הישמעאלים ישתו בטלה דעתם אצל כל בני אדם. Some Ishmaelim actually drink olive oil. And if there are people who have problems with their stomachs, let's say they have tehorim or something like that, they have bleeding and all those things from their number 2 over there, you know that it's advisable for them to drink a cup of olive oil. It clears them up, it cleans them and helps and makes them to become healthy. Yeah, I know today maybe YouTube is going to be upset. I'm talking about natural medicine. They're very upset. If you do natural medication, they're upset with you. Now, some say to drink olive oil. A cup of olive oil daily. How much is a cup? 4 or 5 ounces, whatever. So he says here, like again, I told you in Masechta Brachot over there is a discussion what bracha to make on olive oil, and it's because it's actually saturates also. It's also like food. It's getting mitzvot a lot of what? Perfect.
שמן זית צריך לעשות borei pri ha'etz?
ככה עוד סוברים, יש סברה. We don't say that. Shevet Zayed, since there's a machloket, and Arabim actually drink it. But
I drink it every night almost.
Good. So still, we hold it's
Very
shakol.
good.
Now you have to say it's shakol. That's the truth.
Shakol, no?
Because that's the minhag. Right? It's not anymore in the state, but it's chashuv. Olive oil is chashuv. That's the machloket over there. We la'alacha because it's a machloket. Safek brachot lehakel. Now, if the authority that's correct that says it's shakol, you're yotzei if you said ha'etz. It's like you're eating food without bracha. You made a bracha levatala. So yain is a thing, borei pri ha'gefen, right? The whole thing with him. What?
Yain, we said borei pri ha'gefen, but when you have grapes, ha'etz.
Right, and maybe it should be shakol. It's no longer grapes.
Yeah.
It should be shakol also. Wine is also should be shakol. Because it's no more grapes, right? You don't see the grapes in front of you. It's liquid form. So you change the form, you should make a bracha. Shakol. No, over there it's because it's chashuv meod. Ad chashuv. The chashuvut is very strong, so over there we make a gefen. But really, on the olive oil, it's also machloket. Right? So that's what Rabbi says here. ואל תחשוב לומר שזה הלאו דלא תוכל שיהיה לאו שבכללות שכל עניין ועניין הוא לאו בפני עצמו. Oh, so you might think that I don't understand. You just now repeated to me 3 times, right? So you're quoting the same pasuk 3 times. לא תוכל לאכול בשעריך. You may not eat in your gates, it says over there. And then you enumerate dagan, wheat, and then you said tirosh, wine, and then itzhar, which is oil. So which one is it? Maybe you might think that all of them are one mitzvah. Well, there should be one mitzvah. Why each one separately? וכן הוא מפורש במסכת המכות, אבל מעשר, דגן ותירוש ויצהר חייב על כל אחד ואחד. No, the Gemara over there describes, no, even though it's in one pasuk, right, and it says only one time lo tuchal. It says one time don't eat, and then it enumerates this X, Y, and Z. So maybe it's all one mitzvah. Why should we consider it to be 3 different separate mitzvot? The Gemara said so. The Kampare Hatam, over there it's explained, in Makot, page 18, Amud Aleph, right? So now the reason is that if somebody ate kazait of olive oil, meaning 27 grams of olive oil, right? Now, don't be surprised that we're all eating olive oil. We are. You cook with it. You put it into the salad today, right? All those dressings are made with olive oil. So it is edible, actually. So over there, you see why it's kazait, why it's 27 grams and not 86 grams, like in a revi, not like drinking. Over there, so to be chayav on olive oil, you should have 27 grams. Put in a salad. You have a Caesar salad. Caesar salad, at least put 27 grams, maybe. I don't know, but 2-3 spoons. No, I don't know what you're going to accomplish. It's a salad. You mix it with the bowl, so the guy eats it. Okay, it'll be chayav.
Last is bracha alav or no?
On what? It has to be in Yerushalayim, though.
Yeah.
Not talking about that. So now the question to Gemara was, how can you get lashed for each one separately if it would be in one general mitzvah? Like basically like this. Let's say mitzvah number 442 would say you're not allowed to eat these three items outside Yerushalayim if they're Maaser Sheni, which are wheat, drink, wine, and olive oil, right? So the Gemara asks, so why would the Torah Hazal tell us that no, if somebody ate 27 grams of what's his name, 27 grams of wheat outside Yerushalayim, he gets lashed. Now what about Veitzahar? Same thing. If somebody ate olive oil, 27 grams or more outside Yerushalayim, he gets lashed. Drinking wine, obviously over there has to be revi'id because wine is not edible. So over wine that you have to drink outside of Yerushalayim, 83 grams, whatever it is, right? That will be lashed. So he says, in order to get lashed, it has to be each one separate mitzvah. Okay? ומהדר לקרא יתירהו, מכדי כתיב ואכלת לפני השם אלוקיך. No. Over here, the prohibition, it's telling you that what? That you're not allowed to eat, and then it enumerates these three items, right? But he says the rabbi, the Chazal explain us over there, but there's a pasuk that tells us, actually commands us to eat in Yerushalayim. It says that you should eat it before Hashem, your God. So over there it says, eat it before Hashem, meaning Maaser degancha tiroshcha v'tzarecha. And over there also it says, Maaser degancha tiroshcha v'tzarecha. Enumerates all these three. Lichtov rachmana lo tuchal le'echol otam b'sharecha. So why did the Torah had to enumerate again when it says don't eat it outside Yerushalayim? And again, wheat, grape, the wine, and what's his name, and olive oil. Why did you have to say it again? You told me I should eat these three items in Yerushalayim, right? So just tell me I don't eat it outside. So now maybe your question is strong. Maybe it is one law that encompasses all three. But since the Torah went out of its way and rewrote them again, wheat, wine, and olive oil, to teach you something extra. So you see that the Torah mentions it twice, these three items, to teach you that in each one you'll get lashed if the person breaks this le'cholotam b'sharecha. V'rashno kulhu haka lemali shema'amina liyechude lehu lav lechol chad v'chad. To specifically outline for you that there is a prohibition and an avera for breaking each one of those. Eating wheat outside Yerushalayim gets lashes. Drinking wine outside Yerushalayim gets lashes. And eating olive oil also outside Yerushalayim gets you lashes. Okay. ומה שהזכיר במקרא הזה ביקורת בקרך וצונך, ואף שהם לכהנים בספרי נדרש, כי בא להקיש מעשר לבכור. Okay, then there's another reason now he's going to tell us mitzvah for tomorrow already. He's already alluding to the next mitzvah. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about a bechor, right? A bechor is what's his name? A firstborn baby of a cow, of a sheep, of a goat must be taken to Yerushalayim also. So over there is an allowance that there will be you could be able to redeem those in reference to if they're blemished, right? Not redeem. Over there they will be allowed if they're blemished to eat out. You don't have to take them to Yerushalayim. If they're blemished, there's allowance actually a way to cause a blemish. There's a whole big machloket over there. So B'ezrat Hashem we'll be discussing tomorrow the mitzvah number 445 that relates to a bechor that has to be taken also to Yerushalayim. Okay? Yeah, we'll see. No, that's it. We'll discuss that. B'ezrat Hashem. Now we're going to do halacha.